Here they come indeed. Alright, so he came at me, right? So now it's, free for all. I can kill this man because he came after me. He didn't even tell me, hey, fuck off. He just came after me with this SMG. It's actually really terrifying, by the way. Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Dead State. We are here in the shelter. We basically came back from this area, which was the Bargain Owl, last episode, and we unfortunately got stuck with a bunch of, shelter dialogue, which is fine, and, it kind of actually helped us out in terms of determining factors for people, their skills, a little bit of story development and things of that nature. So we came back, we did a lot of that. So now we're going to go back to the Bargain Owl because we did leave a bunch of items back here because we were overflooded with items, so we couldn't really bring everything that we did find, and number two, also get from looter drops because there were some coyotes in there. We were able to get a lot of good items from that, so keep that in mind. I'm going to stop talking here for 1 second. Alrighty guys, so we're back here at the Bargain Owl. So we left a lot of items behind here just because we were completely overflooded. Remember, we ran into like a bunch of coyotes here, and there was also a bunch of zombies. This map actually turned out to be quite the heralding task for us because there was a bunch of enemies, and we took a lot of injuries. As you can see, our group is not too great. Well, at least Walter White isn't that great. Everybody else seems to be alright. Doug, I think, has 109 HP. Normally has 110. So he's not too bad off, but Walter White should have 100, and he's only down to 69, which, as much as I like to make fun about that number being the best number in the world, it's a good number. It's just not a good number when that's your max HP, unfortunately, because it means that you're a little bit more squishy, a little bit more liable to take damage. Let me hit the VIC here so we know what we have to loot. Alrighty, perfect. So let's, I'm pretty sure that everybody should be completely barren of any items, just so that we can carry a bunch of them back. You have the pepper spray and you have the shotgun, but that's otherwise alright. Speaking of which, Vic, you need to reload your gun, just in case we get into any sort of combat here. Don't fire, just reload the gun, my friend. You're fine. You could use a reload, and you're fine. Okay, so let's go over here to Walter White. I guess you know what, since we're over here right now, let's use Vic to loot for now. Alrighty. So I'm pretty sure we already checked this out, but let me just double check, just because I have a tendency to miss some items every now and then people are like, Falcon, you missed so-and-so. And I'm just kind of like, you know what, you're right. I did miss it, but that is because, unfortunately, I'm a Neanderthal, and I'm apparently blind as a bat sometimes too. So let me check out this loot bag. Here we left all this behind, so let's grab all that. I think the fruit display only had insects, if I'm right. Yes, okay. So one of the other things I'll need to talk about too, really right off the bat, I should have done that when we started the episode. Bat and wrench, sure, I'll grab it for now, is the fact that, I do apologize for any sort of noise that you heard in the last episode or two. I'm going to say it's the last two episodes. We had an issue, well, I had an issue outside with apparently there was a construction thing going on outside of my apartment building. I didn't think it was going to be evident in the recording itself. Toilet paper is always amazing. Gotta wipe them booties, bruh. I wasn't aware that it was going to be so evident in the recording. I edited the audio, and unfortunately, I couldn't get rid of the construction noises outside without hindering my audio quality itself more so than I already have to do. And what I mean by that is every time that you run your audio through, noise filters, it does reduce the quality of the audio itself. So it was either, that's fine, it's already been looted. Oh, the bodies I haven't looted though, right? So it was either, completely make me sound really awkward in the video, which, I always do a good job of that myself. Ooh. That's some good ammunition right there. That's going to be for old Vicky. Smelling corpse. And by Vicky, I'm not talking about, female Vic. It's just Vicky. That's basically my pet name for him. He doesn't like it too much, but I'm just kind of like, you know what? Too bad, my friend. Doug, you want to get off of that body so I can loot it? Just, curiously? Thank you. Gross man. Gross man has a few crossbolts on him. So yeah, I couldn't really do much about that audio noise. Hopefully it's not too evident. It shouldn't be too bad just because of the music and noises from in-game, but it is going to be kind of evident for some of you, so I do apologize for that. I just couldn't really do much about it. Alright, look here, guys. I'm going to have to go into solo mode because you guys are just kind of getting in the way of everything I want to loot. So just guys hang out, I'll come over here and I'll loot and I'll get back to you. How about that, alright? Guys are always on my dick, just get off of it for a second while I over here come and loot. Mind you, I'm saying that now, but, see, there's 3 bodies in here, right? Rotten looter we've dealt with, rotting female we've not done. Alrighty, there you go. So that's all 3 bodies been looted now. Rotten looter, just make sure. Okay. Let's see here. So, yeah, apparently that's one of my new pet peeves now, just fucking construction. I was talking about not cell phones, but I was talking about phones in general last episode or two. And then we were talking about retail, and retail's hell too, but you know what? It's even worse. Construction outside of your apartment building when you're in an apartment building. It's like so loud. It's like, really? Come on, man. What the fuck is this? You know, I'm not over here living in some sort of like, you know, steel mill or something. I mean, I could at some point or another if, you know, things keep going the way they are going for me. I'm going to probably have to move into like a steel mill and just kind of live, kind of like squat at a steel mill and just kind of live there. And then when people are just kind of like around, I'll just hide. I was going to say in an attic. I don't think steel mills have any attics, but, you know, I've never been to a steel mill, so what would I know? Let's grab all that food right there. Excellent. Stockroom shelf. What is this, condoms? Why are there always condoms everywhere, man? I'm telling you, it's like, you know, a latent type of thing going on over here. I mean, it would make sense, sure, Bargain Now would have some condoms too. I just don't really necessarily... Okay, here's the thing, I don't really shop for condoms too much, right? I used to. Nowadays, because apparently I have no sort of intimacy whatsoever, I don't. That's not true. But luckily, I'm just gonna throw it out there, but, you know, my significant other is on birth control, so it's a lot easier that way than having to, you know, spend constantly on condoms. Just throwing it out there, I'm not bragging or anything, believe me. It's not a bragging thing, you know. It's like, oh, yeah, oh, look at this guy, he's pretty cool, he's over here talking about having sex, must be nice. It's like, no, it's, you know, everybody has sex, goddammit. I mean, unless, you know, it's your choice not to. But in theory, anybody can have sex, right? I mean, that's what prostitution's for. I mean, that got me through a lot of lonely times in my life, let me tell you. That's not true. Mom and Dad, I swear to God, I wasn't using the money you guys were sending me and helping me out in college on prostitution or strippers. That would be really, really a gross misuse of that money. I used my own money for that. But that's besides the point. Alright, so we're done over here. Let's get out of here. So, now we're out here back in the map again. 11:36 a.m. I'm not sure where to go from here. Let me just walk over here and maybe we'll hopefully find something. And if we do, I'll again be quiet because, you know, obviously... Oh, we do have something here. Oh, stop for a second. What is this? Old General Store. 1:07 p.m. Yeah, sure, let's check it out. Alrighty guys, so here we go. We're at the General Store. What is this? Get your eat on at Grocery Mart. I will get my eat on, let me tell you. So we were able to load up Vic with quite a few items. Speaking of which, let me see. Vic, what is your carrying capacity? 90. Alright, so you're almost just about done. That's the biggest issue that we have, man. Just being able to carry all the stuff that we do find back. So, you know what? I almost feel like using Vic as my go-to man over here. Just because, you know, Walter White's kind of hurt. So, you know, Vic, you know, he's not exactly a tank or anything like that. But he is relatively, he has a little bit more HP than we have going on with Walter White anyway. So there's some gasoline in here, which for some reason it kicked me out of. I don't think you're going to be able to carry that, are you? No. Okay. So here's what we do. We go to actually, no, let's not go to inventory. Let's go into this menu here. Doug, I'm going to give you all this shit right now, my friend. And don't give me any lip about not being able to carry it. You know what? If you can't carry it, it's your fault. Lift some weights, bro. Instead of being on the computer all day, let's go over there and lift some weights. Get your workout on. I like how that sounds really, hypocritical on my part. If you're on the computer all day, why don't you go work out? Do something with your life. And I'm over here just, you know, on the computer myself, playing video games instead of working out and turning into a Adonis myself. You know, not that I'm saying, you know, I'm not an Adonis because, ladies, let me tell you, these guns, they weren't, you know, just, made by playing on a computer all day, let me tell you that much. What is this? Bag of rice. 5 pounds. Alrighty, so you probably can't carry that? That would make sense. Let me give you these cans of food. That's it, you can't carry any more, huh? You're just fucking done. Alrighty, Elaine? Let me give you all these items right here. So I figure I'm gonna just pack my least, I guess my less capable of carrying people first, and then we'll keep our big haulers up front, which is going to be Walter White and Vic. But Vic I'm really using up front right now because he has a little bit more HP. And I would rather have Walter get a little bit more health on. Oh, I see somebody in there. SMG Looter? Excuse me? Who the fuck are you? Oh my lord, it's two of them. Looter Sentry and SMG Looter, okay. Something tells me that those guys are bad. Okay, here they come. Here they come indeed. Alright, so he came at me, right? So now it's, you know, free-for-all. I can kill this man because he came after me. He didn't even tell me, hey, fuck off. He just came after me with this SMG. It's actually really terrifying, by the way. So how do we play this out? Doesn't seem like he has that much equipment on him. So let me go forward, and we're just gonna hit him with the wrench, right? I could shoot him, but then this guy might, you know, alert himself, or unless he's already alerted, I'm not entirely sure. So let's just go in here and try to get our melee attacks on. We'll do set this as active. We'll come over here next to him. We have a cripple attack, which might be pretty good, at least for messing up with their aim. So let me try to cripple him. Hopefully it works. Or hopefully we'll just kind of swing and miss. So, you know, whatever. I tried. Can't fault me for not trying, because I did try, as you can see there. Alright, what do you have? You have a flurry. You don't have enough AP for that, so let's get at least one attack in here. Look, take some notes, Vic. At least Elaine's over here landing hits. So this guy's bleeding, slightly wounded. Alrighty, how much damage was that, by the way? 16 points of damage, and the armor absorbed 2 points. Alrighty, well, not that great. Let's just move you back. Oh, here comes a friend with the hunting rifle, no less. I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna have some amazing aim on him because he has a hunting rifle. So at this point, I think we start shooting, right? We have to. So, Doug, you take 2 shots, my friend. First one hit, 29 points of damage, alright. And we'll do this again. 36 points of damage, excellent. Almost dead. That's what I like to see. Let's move you behind over here and just have you hang out. Alrighty, Walter White, it's up to you, my man. You have to get up here up front and give me a hand. If you can land this hit, I'm pretty sure that would kill him. But again, what are the chances you actually do that? 75% chance, okay. Almost dead, let's try it. Okay, we did knock him out, perfect. So we have Vic now, and we have this dude with the hunting shotgun, I do believe, or hunting rifle. So, let's see, how do we play this out? We have Vic right now. Let's switch over to, you know, guns now. At this point, we should probably be making noise. By the way, as you can see, my action pull up here, it shows 2 dudes. It might be them, but there might be more people here, obviously. So what is your aim right now? 80. So here's what I want to do. I want to move you forward. 85 is pretty good. If I move you one more, it probably will get you up to 90 and you'll be able to get 2 shots off. However, then you're kind of in perfect position to get jacked up by this rifle too. So let's try it. Live dangerously. 90% chance. 1 hit, 43 points of damage. I like that. One more time. 44 points of damage. Almost dead. Okay. So if somebody could just land 1 hit, we should be alright over here. This dude isn't dead, so I can't walk, unfortunately, through him. What's your shot looking like, Elaine, if we were to take it? Really bad, I gotta imagine, right? 0% chance. Yep, that is actually pretty bad. I don't have to tell you that. Let's get you behind here for now. Any better shots now, perhaps? 0, okay. Well, that's good to know. 45. And if I get you behind this gas pump, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to take a shot anymore. So do we take this one? I say we just try it, right? I mean, hopefully we get lucky. We did get lucky. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Coming through in the clutch. And your turn, and that's it. Now, we made a lot of noise. We have to imagine that we must have alerted other people around here. So these guys are going to bleed out here meanwhile. So what I'm going to do is let me go into Elaine. Let's put this machete on. And you, motherfucker. We want to get your stuff. Your SMG, I want that. You're dead now. Let me get that stuff, my man. You got an SMG. Oh, by the way, with the latest update, I hope that, I mentioned it before, I think, maybe, but I lost a lot of my ammunition because of the bug that was going on. Whenever you stored loaded weapons, it would actually eat your ammunition that was in the weapon itself, so we have been losing a lot of ammunition. The latest patch has done this, which is, you can see the stats over here down this area. Excuse me? Because I can't move my mouse, I gotta leave it over here. All this stuff over here, the stats, by the way, that's all new. That's part of the new patch, and it'll actually give you more information, which I'm actually kind of excited about. So it'll tell you the SMG has a basic AP cost of 5, noise level 20. It is a two-handed weapon, range is S because obviously it could shoot from far off. Damage is 15 to 40 ballistic, and then you have a critical chance of 3%, ammo capacity 30, and it tells you what type of ammunition it uses, and also the weight. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about that. Same thing for the weapons, by the way. And it'll tell you, for instance, the undead damage modifier. Blunt weapons are, more effective against undead, so there you go. I thought that was actually pretty good. So the claw hammer actually has a 200% damage modifier on undead enemies, so that's pretty cool. Let me grab everything over here. This SMG now, I kind of want to give it to, what's a two-handed weapon is the problem. I kind of want to give it to Elaine, just because her attack is so weak anyway, so what's even the point of having her with the, machete? You catch my drift here? So what if we did this, Elaine? Let's switch you. I mean, you're not exactly the greatest range person either, but your ability to hit enemies is pretty lacking. So what if we did this right here? We'll keep that right there two-handed, and then we'll get this out of the way, and we will do machete still. But yeah, we're going to keep you primarily as that. And you know what I want to do? The sneakers? You see this armor effect over here? Was this dodge? it gives you a better dodge chance when you're actually doing melee attacks. So that's something I should probably have on one of my people that are up front, like, you know, Walter White, for instance. So let me remove that from her equipment menu. Let's go into a trade with Walter over here. Walter, you grab this, and how about you give me these combat boots? Obviously, this is more defense purpose. This is 3 defense as opposed to 1. But I love the dodge effect on it. And because Elaine's always in the background, she might as well, you know, she's not going to be dodging too often. So yeah, we're going to lose a little bit of armor because of this, but I hope that the dodge chance actually kind of works out for us. So there we go. We'll do this little swap. We'll do a little bit of an experiment here and hope for the best. Alrighty, so we're fine over here. SMG it is. Let's have you keep that equipped. And you'll still be able to get 2 burst off because it's only 5 AP. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh, there's a spray F function too. 7 AP? Not sure how I feel about that one though. Alrighty, so let's continue going forward here. We will move over to old Dougie. Dougie, let's have you kill this guy over here and get him out of the way. Now, this guy's a hunting rifle, if I'm right, meaning you obviously can't carry this. Hunting shotgun. So the range on this is only 4. Okay, so never mind. I thought it was a rifle, but it's only a shotgun, so it's not going to have amazing range like I thought it would. I thought it was going to be kind of like a sniper type of weapon. Damage 30 to 50, critical chance 5, range 4, ammo capacity 4. How is that in comparison to a handgun, for instance? I guess we'll find out. Oh, he also had some sneakers. Okay, this might be pretty good. So let's end turn here really quickly. Let me go into my inventory one more time. You have that. What does Vic have? Vic has nothing. Perfect. Well, I mean, it's not perfect, but what I want to do then is give Vic these sneakers, because I'm going to have him up front a little bit too, because he's actually not too bad in melee. He's no Max or Walter, obviously, but he's not too bad. And I guess we might as well just grab all the rest of the stuff this guy had over here. This is our shotgun, which has a range of 6, and the hunting shotgun has a range of 4, so ours is obviously superior to that one. And it also has the same AP cost. That's actually really surprising. Alrighty. I almost want to give, assuming we're going to deal with humans, I almost want to give the shotgun to Vic over here and just say fuck it to this wrench and just go all range. Especially if we're dealing with humans, we might as well just be dealing with ranged, right? So let's do this. Let's place this bad boy over here. Let's put the shotgun shells over here, and that is all she wrote. Oh, might as well equip the sneakers too. Okay? So let's play it this way. And let's reload this gun and set as active. Okay. Now mind you, if we want to switch over to this weapon in the middle of battle, it is going to cost us a little bit of AP, but you know, I don't really use two-handed weaponry too much, and I probably should just because of the actual extra firepower. So here we go. We got that guy killed. There is this vehicle here. How is your carrying capacity right now? 33 of 90. And who is next? You're just about capped out. Elaine should be looting for the time being, and then we'll switch over to Walter White and Vic completely. So Elaine, you might find some gasoline over here. We did? Perfect. Alrighty. So before we continue going forward, let's get a little bit of a scope for the map here. I should have done that initially, but I didn't. I guess I got a little bit overwhelmed when I saw those dudes inside of this location. Trash pile. We'll grab all of this right here. We don't need those insects. You can keep those filthy insects. And there's a door over here, too. Well, before we go in there and start looting, let's make sure that this area is cleared of enemies. Let me go into my AP bar here. It's showing no enemies on screen, but, you know, I'm not sure how much I trust that. It's another... Alright, there's a... What the fuck is this? Alrighty. That looks kind of terrifying over there. Speaking of terrifying, what about this, Falcon? You over here worried about a skull on the painting of a skull on the wall? What about this, you Neanderthal? This fucking body dumping stockpile over here. Now that's terrifying. Car. Gasoline. I like it. I like it a lot. Is it trash? Oh, okay. Here we go. Looter, marksman, and fast looter. Okay, now this sounds to me like a weapon from far off. Looter, marksman. Okay, and then we have fast looter. So maybe a gun? A handgun? Yeah, it looks like a handgun to me. Handgun and some sort of sniping rifle, I would imagine. Okay, so how do we play this out? I said we go with Vic, right? And we just pop the dude with the marksman rifle first, and then we'll deal with the other guys? Can I get up close to them and ambush them a little bit? Or am I fucked the moment I get close? Well, I guess the only way we're going to find out is by just rushing it, right? So, fuck it, man, let's go. Okay. That's as far as I wanted to get to that I felt secure enough to get some shots in here. So, my man, VIC. 100% chance to hit. I like that. 100% chance to hit and 4 AP. That means 2 of these shots. Now, mind you, we're going to alert the entire fucking world to our location, but that's okay. I think we have to deal with this marksman first. So let's take the shot. No, I said take the shot, motherfucker. 72 points of damage. I like that a lot. Almost dead. Now, here's the thing. Do we go for the instant kill, or do we try to weaken this guy too? I think we go for the kill. We have to lower our odds here. So let's take the shot as well. This dude is dead. We've made a lot of noise, but, you know, it could be worse. Now, Vic, let's just have you drop back here a little bit. Elaine, SMG. Let's test this puppy out, huh? 65% chance to hit. Not too crazy about that. What have we got closer? 70. All right. And let me try this. This takes, what, 5 shots? Okay. 70% chance. Let's get as close as possible. 80. That's as best we're going to be doing. All right, let's try it. Okay. And that was 28 points of damage. You know, not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's something. Let's have you drop back a little bit here. Now, who is next here? Dougie. Oh, Dougie. Alright, Doug. Let's have you move forward here from your apparently fused position with Walter White. I could probably get a shot off with you. I can't get a melee attack, but I could get a shot off. So that's what will probably be my best bet over here. 95% chance to hit. You take that shot, my man. 42 points of damage. Almost dead. And as you can see, the action pool over here, a lot of people. This guy's panicking, so he landed a shot on Elaine, but it was only for 11 damage, so that's actually pretty good. Alrighty. So yeah, there's a lot more looters in the map, as you can see by the action pool here. Now, let's move you a bit forward. You're not going to be able to get an attack off this turn, unfortunately. So the best thing we can do is just set you up behind him for the next turn, and just end it. Now, Vic, you're next. And I don't want to take any more shotgun blasts. I think at this point it seems like, you know, damaged, oh god. Why did I give you the wrench over here? Why another handgun? I'd rather preserve this ammo, but I want to make sure that we're going to get this kill. So you know what? Let me switch over to this, and just take the shot from over here. Let's just kill him. Better safe than sorry. Let's not over here quarrel about, you know, ammunition and whatnot. Okay, zombies. Hey, Walter White, please move. Please move. Alrighty. A zombie doesn't worry me. What worries me is him turning them into zombies, but I was hoping we could just run around and kind of ambush him, but apparently that's not going to be the case anymore. We're going to get this zombie out of the way as soon as possible. He's a dead clerk. Excuse me? What happened? Oh, that's your shirt. Okay, I thought you were just running around with only shorts on. And I was like, what is this, like some sort of fucking surfer shop? Alright, here's the thing, zombie. You can go after these people and turn them into zombies, alright? It's not going to work that way for me. Elaine, let's get you close up here. And you actually used 3 bullets. It wasn't 5 like I initially saw. So, okay, that's actually not too bad. Let's get you a bit closer over here. You guys are going to kind of start bleeding out a little bit. I moved my guys way too far. It's a bad move, probably on my part. I was trying to just go around the zombie, though, instead of alerting him to us, but it wasn't really the case this time. Alright, so now it's up to you. You come up here as close as possible. Zombie's turn. He's gonna go over here, probably. Don't turn that person into a zombie! Okay. Person has probably been zombified now. Dead, for now. But he's gonna probably more than likely activate. So, at this point, Vic, you just have to take these shots, I guess, right? Because I, didn't have enough time to give you the melee weapon. Now that was a bad move on my part. 2 shots, dead, perfect. And turn. And why isn't it letting me... Why is the turn not ending completely here? Let me go into set this as active. Let me see if I can get this kill. God damn it, Elaine. Okay. Dougie, can you get a kill, though? If you could, that'd be great. Okay, that's the kill. And let me grab the items this guy had. Oh, but Dougie can't carry anymore. This is what I want to get. If this guy was to turn into a zombie, I'm scared that he might lose the equipment that he has on him. So, this is what I really want. The lever-action rifle with a range of 8. That sounds really good. But we can't carry that. 8 pounds, it says? Let me swap that out for this. I'd rather... Can't carry that much already. So let's move this one over here first, and then we'll bring the lever-action rifle. Are you kidding me? A lever-action rifle weighs more than this fucking sledgehammer? Apparently. By 2 more. Okay, so let's give you that. I'll grab the lever action rifle. I said, motherfucker, I will grab this item. Look, you. I'm not even playing with you right now. There you go. And let me get this back if I can. Okay. So we'll grab the fire axe for sure, so don't even worry about that. I just wanted to get the bare essentials, just in case we were to lose this equipment by some sort of weird happenstance. Okay, so let's move you back and turn. I'm not sure why it's not letting me end my turn completely now, considering everybody's over here dead. Walter, you get a little bit close, my friend, and you will loot this guy. Perfect. And loot the leftover things from this body, which is apparently too far now. It's literally right there next to you. It's not that far. I can assure you it's not far. It's right next to you. I've never seen this before. Wrist guards. Effects arm guard. Created for sports use, these wrist guards won't deflect weapons, but they will help prevent serious injury to that forearm and hands. Oh, this might be a way to kind of avoid being crippled yourself. Interesting. Alrighty. That's, food for a thought there. Okay. Let's move back now, and here we go. Reanimation. We expected that to happen for sure, so let's not be too surprised about that. He's gonna go after Doug. That's not too bad. You know what? Go after Doug. He has a lot of HP. Better than Walter White taking any more damage. Now, mind you, I still haven't had a chance to remove this. I could have done this through this menu, but it was gonna cost me AP. I was trying to avoid using any more AP up that I had to, but fuck it, let's do it now. So as you can see, I dropped my AP by 4 just by switching on the fly. At this point, I think we just kind of circle around him and get ready for an attack ourselves. So we'll do this. Elaine, let's have you move up to here. We'll have you take 2 swings. Actually, just 1, and then we'll have you move. That's going to be really shit damage, but that's okay. As suspected. And do we take another swing? No. I say we... Actually, we should. Because I'm going to have to use 2 AP with Walter White to, move. Or if I wanted to get 2 attacks off, I'd have to switch over to the wrench. So yeah. Let's just take this attack. Then, teach me how to Dougie over here. We need to get 2 swings off, and then we'll move. Actually, we won't move. I'd rather have Doug take the attack. So you just hang out right there in front of him. Look really tasty while you're at it. Make sure that zombie comes after you as opposed to Walter White. We're going to swap with Elaine, and we will get 1 swing in over here. And we got the knockout. That makes me really happy. End turn. Okay. Mind you, there's still a few more people in this map. We can't see them, they're probably in here, but remember, the action pool did show a few more people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call an episode here. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're doing relatively goddamn well, all things considering. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. Let's come back for the next episode, we'll finish up this map, and we'll try to find another area to loot as well. I will catch you then.